Hi everybody and welcome back to the Going For It Sim Studio. AboutGOLF has been my #1 supporter through my entire challenge, and none of this would have been possible without them, as they gave me the #1 technology in the entire simulator industry to try to break 80 for my very first round of golf outside. And boy, was it a fun challenge because I learned a lot. And throughout that, I dove deeper and deeper into the simulator world, and now I definitely consider myself more of an indoor golfer than I think I ever will an outdoor golfer. Now, AboutGOLF is a household name in the commercial simulator industry. However, it doesn't quite dip into the DIY community, strictly, probably, in my opinion, due to the sheer cost and maybe lack of awareness, which is what I'm here for and what I have been doing for the last 2.5 years, and to tell the world about this amazing technology. And last week, they announced a partnership that I'm pretty excited about, and I think it's gonna completely change how many houses you're gonna see in a AboutGOLF setup like the one I have here in a really quick manner. Let's talk about it. So I consider myself part of the AboutGOLF family. I've been lucky enough to be their pseudo spokesperson towards a wide variety of simulator owners, whether you're a DIY home simulator owner all the way up through a commercial sim house. Now, as I said in the intro, AboutGOLF is a household name in the commercial side. Not quite at the DIY level, strictly because it's just not the service they focus on. The 3-track is the most accurate technology in the simulator space, but it's on the more expensive side. And so while they've focused on the commercial side, the DIY at-home residential side has taken charge, right? AboutGOLF has announced that they are going to support GSPro, and that is such a big announcement. And here's why, just from my experience. I have spent hundreds of hours playing on AboutGOLF's proprietary software, and it's awesome, right? I've been able to witness folks coming into the simulator who have experience with other top names in the industry, and I got to see firsthand them get to experience what is the most accurate technology, and to hear them talk about what they've seen different and how excited they get to come back and utilize the simulator more makes me that much more excited to open up the 3-track to even more folks at home who don't have the budget to support this software, but can support GSPro. So why am I excited about GSPro if I have this? Well, I'm like anybody else. I get bored. I have this great software I get to jump on every single day. I made a video a year ago that is, here's what I want to see in simulator software. These are the changes that I think would make it more engaging for practice, what'll make us build our skill as a golfer a heck of a lot better, and it'll also add some variety to keep things fun. And I got a comment right away that said, Jeremy, you're missing out. GSPro has everything you've asked for. Now, I have followed GSPro, and what they have come in and done to the market in simulators is very similar to what Lab has done to the putting market in outdoor golf, in my opinion, right? They have completely changed the game. And a lot of it comes down to the cost. Simulator software can be absurdly expensive, and that cuts a lot of people out. GSPro came in and said, it's this much per month, or I'll give you a lifetime cost at this, which is far less than what other simulator brands are charging for their software. They also have it open source, so you've got folks at home making courses like crazy, and they make it easy, which I think is pretty interesting. Now, I'm not excited about the courses as much as you'd think, because in my opinion, a course is a course on here. If I play a no-name course versus a fantasy course versus Pebble Beach, for example, neither makes me more excited than the other. Think about you get that brand new TV that's whatever resolution over what you had before. You think, how did I watch TV before this? For a few days, and then it settles in, you get used to it, and it's normal again. That's kind of how I see golf courses on here. Sure, there are stuff I'd like to do. I'm in Oregon. I'd love to play Bandon on one of these. They've got it. There's a couple other notable courses I'd love to jump on. I'm not going to be first in line to play Augusta because I don't understand the obsession with it, right? But here's what GSPro has that I'm excited about that I think is going to make every AboutGOLF owner excited because they're going to be able to offer even more to their customer base, right? What I want to do over a standard range or the mini games here is I want to be able to move the ball wherever the heck I want on a particular hole. So I could practice very specific scenarios. Sometimes I want to be able to practice from specific ranges. Hey, I want to be able to move around the course, aim at one particular hole on a green that I like for whatever reason, from anywhere from 30 to 75 yards and have it auto-generate every single strike. That's what I want to be able to be excited to practice. That's what this does. There's so many options to hone in, and it's a software that is continuously being developed. And it gets better, and things that don't work get fixed. And it's offering this slew of practice capabilities and options that you can change. Live weather conditions, variable winds. There's options to just practice. And practice is what we need. I can't harp on it enough. To not be bored standing at a range here, I just don't believe you're going to get as much engagement at a flat range indoors as you would being able to have something a little bit more interactive. GSPro provides that. So if you haven't heard the news and you own a 3-track and an AboutGOLF setup, keep an eye out. Watch their social media. I imagine they're going to send out an email when it's ready to go. I believe it's still in beta. I don't know very much at all. All I know is I'm excited, and I hope everybody else is excited because AboutGOLF technology plus GSPro is going to be a winning combination across the world. Please like, follow, and subscribe. I'm going to continue talking about my experience learning on an AboutGOLF sim and going outside. Now that I am playing outside, I have a lot to talk about. For now, be excited about the future and continue to practice so that we can become better golfers.